The eruption of Mount Etna causes Catania International Airport to close. Travel to and from the Italian island of Sicily is currently disrupted due to a volcanic eruption. Catania International Airport was closed due to the eruption of Mount Etna, which caused ash clouds to reach a height of 8 kilometers into the air. The airport management said, this suspension will result in cancellations and/or diversions of routes to other airports, and stated that normal operations would resume after the ashfall ended. Airline Aeroitalia has reported that the airport will be closed until 6 p.m. today, Tuesday. No flights landed or departed in Catania, on the island's east coast. Some flights were diverted to Palermo and Comiso airports, while others were cancelled. Local residents reported hearing loud rumbling sounds coming from Mount Etna and their windows shaking. Airport authorities advised passengers flying from Catania to check their flight status before leaving for the airport. While no official figures have been released, the airport's departure board currently shows cancelled flights as of 4:10 p.m. local time. No status is given for flights after this time. For departures between 1 and 3 p.m., 5 were diverted to Palermo and 1 to Comiso. For arrivals between 1 and 3 p.m., 6 were diverted to mainland Palermo, 1 in Comiso and 1 in Trapani. Although many were cancelled outright, some flights were diverted to other airports in Sicily. This especially applies to flights that were already in the air when Catania Airport was closed. Don't forget that Sicily is the largest island in the Mediterranean. It is twice the size of Cyprus, a country in itself, and it takes at least 8 hours to drive from east to west. Comiso Airport is a 2-hour drive from Catania Airport. Both are to the east of the island. Meanwhile, Palermo and Trapani are to the west of the island, so it takes 4 to 5 hours to travel from Catania. There are car rental companies at the Sicily airport, and there are also buses between the main cities. During previous travel disruptions, airports or airlines have provided free buses to take passengers to the airport where they will land. Airlines are required to offer another flight or a refund if a flight is cancelled or delayed more than 3 hours. However, this only happens if they can prevent interference from occurring. If a volcanic eruption occurs, it is not their fault. However, in most cases, airlines will still try to get passengers to their final destination. It is always beneficial to have travel insurance, as you may be able to make a claim for unexpected expenses. Yes, it is still safe to travel to Sicily, even when Mount Etna is erupting. A drought is occurring in Sicily, but most hotels and other tourist accommodation are open and operating as usual. Travelers should take the usual precautions during hot weather, drink plenty of water, stay in the shade during the hottest hours of the day, and seek medical attention if feeling unwell. Mount Etna is located on the east coast of the island of Sicily, Italy. It is Europe's most active volcano and has experienced a particularly active period over the past 5 years. Although Mount Etna erupts frequently, lava has not reached nearby cities since the 1800s. This mountain has more than 200 craters, and when one of these craters erupts, volcanic ash will fall on the city of Catania, such as at the foot of the mountain, and many surrounding towns and villages. This is inconvenient for local residents, but usually not a problem for visitors. Even during an eruption, many climbing routes and roads are still safe, although it is a legal requirement to climb with a qualified local mountain guide.